Roxanne, you don't have to turn on the red light. Those days are over, you don't have to sell your body to the night. Oh yeah. Hey everyone, it's Pepper. So I went on a ghost hunt with a friend a couple weeks back. We went to a graveyard, an old abandoned barn, and then his house, which is supposedly supposed to be haunted by the guy that used to live there, an old state trooper. There is an interesting story about the graveyard though, which I actually already told you guys about that in my previous video. Okay, so before I get into showing you guys the clips and letting you hear the EVPs, I want to tell you again about the incident that happened in the graveyard. So we walked all around the graveyard, and then he was pointing about like lights in the back of the grave, and they were actually solar powered lights. So we went back there and took a look, and it looked like it was like pretty much within a couple years or so, like newly buried, and there wasn't a tombstone or anything, and there was just those little angel statues by the grave and a flag that had like a veteran thing on it. And before we even knew about the veteran thing, he pointed out about like the tombstone not being there, and my Ghost Radar app said design, and to me it was random, so I'm like, I don't know if this is the ghost. It could just be the app being random like most of the time, but I joked around saying, oh, it's probably getting designed right now, because I could tell it was like a new burial kind of thing, like the ground was still raised, pretty fresh. And then it said wings, and then I'm like, whoa, like, because of the angels, they had like the wings on them. And then it said, I can't remember if he pointed out the flag that had like the veteran on it yet, if it was before or after, but then it said fighting, as if, you know, fighting in the war, fighting for the country. But yeah, so those are like the three things that we heard on the Ghost Radar app when we were by that grave. But when we went all around the graveyard, there was like nothing, like not even a peep from the Ghost Radar app, except for that one time we were trying to talk and communicate with that one newly buried one that we had. So there was that, and then we went to an old abandoned barn. And here's where it gets a little interesting. I felt a little uneasy. I wasn't like completely creeped out by the place, but I was a little uneasy, probably because I felt like we were gonna get caught and get in trouble. Like, I didn't want to get in trouble ever. Like, that freaks me out more than any ghost. Other than that, I feel like we didn't catch anything at the time until I was going through some footage. I did see like 2 different times where there were like apparitions, and it's a very quick kind of thing. The one looks like it's in the window, and it looks kind of boxy, like the shape of it. And then like as I like pan the camera around, it like disappears, but then I have the camera coming back to it and it's gone completely. I tried debunking it, thinking I don't know what it could be, to be honest. Like, I'm like, could it be like the angle of my camera? Could have been like the angle of the flashlight? And it might be a little bit hard to see, but I don't know. I want to know what you guys think. I think it could have been like some apparition, but maybe I'm just like overlooking this and overthinking it. So I just want to know what you guys think of it. So I'm going to show you guys the clip right now. So then we ended up at his house, and no, we didn't do it the naughty, no. He says that it is believed that the old owner haunts the place, and he has had people say that they felt something there, and I don't know if anyone really seen him. I can't remember what he said. I can't remember if he said someone's seen him or anything. I didn't feel anything, and I didn't do cameras there. I just did EVP session. And looking back on the footage or the EVP, the recorder, I did hear a few interesting things. I felt like I got a voice, and then I felt like I got some knocking. And I know my recorder, I had it in my hand, and I know it's very touchy and it picks up on like every little movement I do with my hands. But this knocking that I heard wasn't like I've heard really before. So I don't know. It could be my recorder. It could be the ghost. I don't know what it could be. So that's why I'm going to show you guys to get your input on what you guys think it is, because I trust you guys more than I trust myself sometimes. So here we go. First I'm going to show you a voice. So you can hear me shuffling a little bit with like the recorder and stuff. And it's just a completely different sound when you hear the voice. I ask it hello, and then you hear like a man voice. It says it might be saying hello, but like the more I listen to it, the more it's kind of saying help me. But again, I want you guys to hear it, see what you guys think. Are you in here with me? Hello? Okay, so this last piece that I'm going to have you guys listen to is the knocking part. Now this could be my recorder doing the, I don't know, you know how like recorders and voice things are. They kind of sometimes make weird crackling noises because they pick up on a lot of different stuff because it's a microphone, so it could be that. But it's interesting because I haven't really heard this before, and this was like right before and right after I was asking it to knock for me. And it's a very, very light knock knock, like it's very light. Mind you, I did not hear anything at all. I tried my best thing still as possible. Now you can hear a little bit of shuffling. I don't know, it's just like that little knocking sound that I did not hear. I don't think it was my hand movements because I was really trying to listen. I remember I was really trying to listen in, and I did not want to move at all just to see if I could like hear a knock. So here's the EVP part of knocking, and I'll play it back and I'll highlight the parts where I think could have been the spirit knocking back at me. So let me know what you guys think. So here it is. Are you near the steps? Can you move something, like the towel? Make a knocking sound? Can you knock on the wall? Make yourself known? Can you knock 2 times? Like this? I think it's done talking.
Yeah, I think so.
Alright guys, so I hope you guys enjoyed this. I know it was just like little bits and bits of things. I just wanted to get some input, see what you guys think, because I found it very interesting. Also, disclaimer, I did not edit anything at all during these. If anything, I brought like the volume up, but that's like totally it. Like I did not do anything to it. I didn't even put any enhancements on it. I just wanted to see what you guys thought, see if, you know, maybe I did catch something. Maybe it's just like the different angles of like my camera, my flashlight. Maybe it was, you know, something else that could have been, you know. I'm very like, as much as I like believe in ghosts and the paranormal and stuff, I am very scientific thinking when it comes to things, because as much as I want to say, oh my gosh, it's a ghost, yes, that's a ghost that did that, in the back of my head, it kind of like says, well, actually, it was this, but not that. I want to show proof. Like, I want proof as much as the next ghost hunter does, you know, but, you know, if it's not really a ghost, I don't want to make a big show about it saying it's a ghost when it really wasn't, when it could be a simple explanation for why that was like that. That is why I overanalyze pretty much everything. And thank you guys for watching so much. I really appreciate all the subscribers that I'm getting. It's getting exciting. I know it's an extremely small channel right now, but I'm hoping that we grow into a big paranormal family. I'm gonna let you guys go right now. So thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye guys.